Hey everybody, Prepper Nurse 1 here. I figure I'll do another video while I'm walking back. And we're gonna talk about, and tell me, again, I would love to have somebody explain the common sense in this, because there is no common sense in this and a complete waste of time. The Senate has come up with a aid package now that does zero to address the border crisis. At all, nothing in the aid package addresses the border crisis. All it does, and here's explains the insanity and the stupidity of this. It gives the $60 billion, $60 billion to Ukraine. They're fixated on that number for some reason. They want to give $60 billion of our money away to them. They also want to give Israel $14 billion more. And I want you to realize we give Israel, I think it's $3.8 billion a year in military aid. I'll say this again as well, just so people understand. We arm 108 countries around the world. We supply them arms. So we have agreements where our defense manufacturers are building weapons for 108 different countries around the world. That's a big number there, okay? So anyway, they want to give, Senate has passed it, it's going to be going to the House, never going to pass in the House, and they know that ahead of time. Just putting this out there ahead of time. They already know that in the House, it's not going to go through. But in their esteemed wisdom, they've decided to waste their time putting together this aid package. So $60 billion goes to Ukraine. $14 billion is going to go to Israel. And again, remember, annually we supply them with $3.8 billion worth of arms every single year. So of course, they need another $14 billion, right? But here's the biggest thing of this whole thing that I just thought was like, what? $9.2 billion for humanitarian aid for Gaza. So I want you to think about this, folks, okay? We're giving Israel the money in this deal to help them to destroy Gaza, and then to make us look like good guys, we're going to give Gaza $9.2 billion in humanitarian aid. So once again, the total bill was $95 billion is what they were putting out there for this package. Now my question is this: could not $95 billion be better spent right here in the United States of America to help our own people, right? Why are we taxed to death to support all these other people around the world? Do other countries, here's a question, do other countries tax their citizenry to death to spend that or send that money out to help America? How much of, and this is just a question, how many of the British tax dollars or the French tax dollars or the German tax dollars go to help America? Oh, I think I know what the answer is. I'm going to take a guess because I don't have the number sitting in front of me, but I'm going to go ahead and take a guess, and I'm going to probably say that number is zero. We continue to play this game all over the world, do all kinds of things, spend ridiculous amounts of money, unbelievable amounts of money in foreign countries, and we don't take care of our own business. How is it our responsibility? Why should we, and this is the biggest thing for me, folks, okay? Why should we be ponying up $9.2 billion for Gaza? Is Gaza our problem? Will all of a sudden the people in the Gaza Strip go, oh my God, thank goodness for America. They are so wonderful. Look what they've done for us. Nope, they're not going to. So why waste our money, realistically? And you know what? What's happening over in Gaza, That's not Israel's fault, in my opinion, giving strictly my opinion, which means nothing, of course. It is not Israel's fault. It's Gaza's fault, because they have let Hamas be in charge. They have let Hamas do what they do. I want you to remember something, folks, okay? And I want you to think about this whenever you start empathizing and, oh, the poor Palestinians, and they're so downtrodden and beaten, and it's so horrible, and poor them, poor them. I want you to remember, put this image in your mind of them dragging the dead bodies of Israelis through the streets of Gaza. And what were the Gazan people doing? Were they horrified? Were they shocked? Were they like, oh my God, this is terrible? Were they doing that, folks? Let me ask you that. What were they doing? Do you remember? Oh, that's right, I remember, because I pay attention to these things. They were cheering. They were cheering. So have you ever heard the old saying, you reap what you sow? Okay? So once again, and I will firmly state this, and I don't have any problem doing this at all, I will firmly state my support for Israel, for having the balls to do what America will never have the balls to do. They're taking care of business, folks. And, you know, these other countries don't like it. Too bad. And that's Israel's stance. Too bad. They are not going to allow, they're not going to stop this and let Hamas continue to remain in power. Because if they do, it may be 15, it may be 20 years, but Hamas would rebuild and they'll do it all over again. Simple. Absolutely. And that's, you know, their whole goal, their whole mission is to destroy Israel. Period. End of story. So, again, I definitely want to hear your feedback. I want to hear your thoughts on this. Again, like I said, the way Israel's handling it, I have no problem with that. If citizenry die, that's the casualties of war, my friends. They have been told to get out, move away, go somewhere else, because Israel's coming and Israel's pissed. And good for Israel. And I don't blame them. So, anyway, again, love to hear your feedback on this. I'll show you the sky. Gorgeous, gorgeous day here at the homestead. Remember, folks, we truly are all in this together. We are one race called the human race. As soon as we can figure that one out, we will be in much, much better shape. Also, remember to hug and kiss the ones that you love. Tell them every single day. Tomorrow is not guaranteed. We never know what's going to happen in life. So it's really important that we tell the people that we care about every day how we feel. Last but not least, STD, step, thing, and day. One step at a time, one thing at a time, and one day at a time. Whatever you're trying to do, whatever you're trying to accomplish, you can do it. The only one stopping you from achieving your goals is going to be you. That's it, nobody else. Stay positive, stay away from the negativity, and you are going to be just fine. I hope you guys are staying safe. Take care of your families. Continue to prep. While our government continues to waste time, play games, play the blame game. It's always somebody else's fault instead of taking responsibility for their own actions and putting together something. I'm waiting for a standalone border bill, just for the border, just to protect the American citizens, because it doesn't seem like they care about protecting the American citizens. It really doesn't. All right, folks, y'all have a good day, and I will talk to you later. Prepper Nurse 1, out for now.